I was at a church raising funds for this orphanage in Myanmar through recycling, and there's about 30 kids in the orphanage way over on the other side of the world, and they just didn't have enough food. So my wife, my family, and I decided to take our recycling and basically convert it into money and send that money over to help fund this orphanage. And what was crazy was at the end of the month we realized that just our little family had raised enough through our trash, the stuff we throw away, to feed the entire orphanage of 30 kids, because one bag of recycling equaled a bag of groceries. The next day my wife said, man, we could do a lot through this. I mean, just think about what our little family did with our recycling. What if we had a lot more recycling? I said, you're right. So I had this beat up old F-150. I built a fence on the back of it, and we decided to go out and start collecting recycling from local restaurants and things like that. While we were doing that, we got involved down in Mexico and Baja, doing some work with some orphanages down there. And on one trip, I met this crazy guy named Chad, who was a radical that just wanted to change the world.
God just brought us together, and I'd been doing a bunch of stuff with the charity, and I was living like a recluse in my home because people were like, hey, I hear you give things to people. We got to talking about what we really see for us as a people, where we're going as a community.
And we said, what if we just really combined what you're doing with what we're trying to do and started a non-profit in San Diego that would essentially try to eradicate all forms of poverty through recycling and build a sense of community. And that's kind of how Aware was born. So we started going out and recycling all over downtown. Some of the coolest restaurants and nightclubs became our clients, and they just really bought into what we were trying to do.
Everything you come across is recyclable. And so what we would do is build up our operations to incorporate all forms of recycling, so we can start using that to create more jobs, which is going to take more people off the streets.
I have a bad criminal background, and nobody wanted to hire me, nobody wanted to give me a chance. Aware gave me my first opportunity, and I've been with them since then.
I finally have a job where I believe in what we do. I feel good every day when I leave work. Knowing that inside you actually make a difference to your own community is one of the biggest things to me.
Each recycling center we build is going to help create jobs, help people off the streets, expand our youth empowerment program, create edible landscape, create community gardens, build a healthy community anywhere we go.
It's been an amazing road. Last year we opened downtown's first recycling center. So to go from nothing but a beat up old truck with just sweat equity, no venture capital, no money up front, and to be able to operate a recycling center in the middle of downtown has just been an evidence of God's grace at work and what we're trying to do.